Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. I'm Lipstickpaddy, your host for today, and we're looking at Kanban EV, or electric vehicle. It's a reboot from an older game from 2014, and it's a heavy Euro style game. You're helping to make a car factory run efficiently, and it's like, imagine you running your own Tesla car manufacturing plant, and you're looking at all the bits and bobs to make it run super good. Its designer is Vital Lacerda, who's got 12 games on his belt, all Euro games, and he tends to lean towards the heavy end of the scale, meaning complex. Himself, though, he has a master's degree in marketing and advertising, and it'll be fairly interesting to see how his Kickstarter looks. You know, will it look any different? We will find out. The original game has a BGG of 7.8 and overall 94 in the strategy department. So potentially, this update will push it better than the original. We will have to see. I do believe it's going to be an interesting update, and the original game was best with 3 to 4, so we'll see if they manage to do an update with just 2 players, as it was not great with 2 players, the original game, so we'll see if that gets fixed. Alright, let's jump to the Kickstarter. Well, here we are. Wow, look at this, the Kanban. Hang on. Huh? No Kickstarter video? Really? What? Vital? Is this some kind of new philosophy from the marketing and advertising? Not to have a video at the top? Well, you got 4,000 backers, over 4,000, going on nearly 5,000. Congratulations. With no videos. Interesting. I would like to have seen a video here, though. Maybe from Vital himself. Maybe tell us about why he's bringing this back out on the market. You know, what forced his hand? Did he think it should have been a higher in the strategy department? I don't know, it would have been so interesting to have a video here from himself introducing this game, right? I'm sure he's got lots of fans out there. He's a Euro specialist, after all. Yeah, we've got new artwork by Ian O'Toole. Say hi to my fellow Irishman there. And let's go down the page. Oh, it's got a meaty FAQ. That's good to see. This is highly important to sell a Kickstarter, it really is. You need to come in here and see what it is. Under 1,000 comments, which is kind of surprising. Usually you see way more than this. If you look at some of the Kickstarters above 4,000, you often see comments up at around the 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 comments. So not many comments at this. I guess there's not many comments at it. It's just an update of a game. But I mean, I'm coming into this game new. I don't know what Kanban the original was. It does look nice, doesn't it, that cover? This box shape looks odd, doesn't it? Is that going to fit on the shelf? They have to go inside? I don't know, that looks odd. Box dimensions, please? Anyone? Alright, look at it on the table. Ooh. I tell you, it certainly looks more colourful than his past titles. This really pops on the table, doesn't it? Wow. Wow, look at all this. It looks really cool. Alright, so $99. We're at the $100 limit. All the games I'm covering so far this week are all $100 plus. Fancy that, right? Over 14? Over 14? You got some mature content in here. I wonder what that is. You can't just say it's because it's complex. No, under 14 is going to feel it's complex. I don't know, if there's nothing offensive in here, do we really need an age rating on it? Anyhow. Ooh, I don't like to see the MSRP on a game. You know, you're kickstarting it for 99, but it's coming to retail anyway at 130. Wow. I guess the Kanban EV. Are you getting the Deluxe edition though? Are you getting this Deluxe at retail? That's a question. Fair question, right? And of course, the 99 is going to get you the Kickstarter campaign, stretch goals, and Kickstarter updates. Okay, that's a new one. A Kickstarter update. I don't think I've seen that before. A factory manager where you can add 40 metal vehicles. Why would you want to update these components to metal? I'll have to see what they look like when we go down the page. But wow, $80 for the Mel pack. Okay, so you're gonna save $20, so it's like 25% off the Mel pack if you go for the factory manager pledge. Okay, you're not tempting many though with that pledge with 700 to the 2,500. I guess 160 for a Euro game, pretty expensive. I know there's a common trend to update all the components to Euro games, so it's good to see a Euro coming out at the $100 level, which is already pimped up for you, and you can get it extra pimped if you want to push the pledge a bit further. First off the factory line. What the heck is that? Okay. Nothing too special with that. Get it early. When's it coming? Sure, it's coming in November 2020. It's almost here. So we're probably seeing close to final production here. Vehicles moving down the assembly line, looking pretty interesting. Does the factory actually spray these cars, these colours? What's going on here? Are these different players? The different cars? I don't know. It would be nice to have a Kickstarter video up here explaining the raw basics of the game. I'm pretty sure people coming in here aren't just people that have the first game. All right. Now, is this pre-rendered? Those shadows to you look realistic? I don't know. But yeah, lots of components on the table. I guess if you come late to the game board night and they're already playing it and you've got all this on the board, it might be somewhat intimidating. Ooh. Does it... Are these screen printed? Are you not advertising screen printed minis? Sandra, the factory manager. Who is she? This would have been a great video. Let me introduce you to Sandra. Your manager. That would have been cool. It would have been actually cool to have a mini for her, wouldn't it? We'll see what they've kind of got for this. But a mini for the boss would have been very, very cool. All right, what's new? Yeah, we've got new artwork. Yeah, paint jobs of the wooden vehicles. Does look good. Possibility of the add-on. Ooh, solo game. This is new. Look at it, just on one little bit of text. That's fairly big news, dude. This what's new could have been in a video. A slick video showing you all this stuff. I know you've got a master's in marketing, but let me tell you, marketing is common sense. You give me a video showing you these new things, really selling it. I'll tell you what marketing is. The more you look at a product, the more likely you are to pledge for it. A video extends my time on your Kickstarter page. If I'm on your page for longer, the higher chance of me pledging for this is greater. So videos go a long way. Jewel layered. Nice. Some stretch goals here. Tile expansion and final goal tiles. I think they are alternate endings. A new and better laid out rule book. Okay. Reference book, player aids. Doesn't mention an index, does it? I have looked at the rule book. It does not have an index, if I remember. Please put one in there. All right, and there's a nice Sandra variant. Okay. She's happy today. It's Valentine's Day. She got flowers in the morning, and she's got a hot date tonight. She's in a good mood. Is this her with red hair? Definitely needs a mini. Come on, you could have had a painted mini as a stretch goal. A mini as a stretch goal. It's not rocket science. Again, are these like pre-rendered stuff? They're not natural shadows. And these look screen printed, but you're not advertising the screen printed wooden mini, wooden tokens and stuff. I love this table. Look at that. Sandra looking cool. I still wish for a mini though. Have it as an add-on or something. Do you not realise it's 2020? We've moved into minis on Kickstarter, even if it's one in the box. This is a special person, right, Sandra? The intimidating one. The worker meeples look pretty cool. Do you have to wear a hard hat in a car factory? I don't know. Is it that dangerous? Are things falling? Can things fall from a car factory? I have no idea. Oh, just look at these wooden discs. There's a bit of a trend of making vinyl discs, you know, if you really want to pimp out your Kickstarter. You know, if I was doing a deluxe version myself, I'd say, you know, is wood the best material? Is wood trending as a popular material? No, it's not. Well, there is quite a lot of bits in this game, isn't there? I do like these little books. Look at that. That looks nice. And I do like that grey and black look. Aesthetically pleasing to me, at least. Well, it's certainly a leap up from the original, isn't it? Here we go, the draft rulebook. I tell you, the rulebook is nice. There she is. Sandra, not looking happy. Do you know what time it is? You're 5 minutes late again? So, you've what I've been sent to work with. So, you've what I've been sent to work with. Can you say that out loud? Does that make sense to you? So, you're what I've been sent to work with. Huh! I am Sandra, the factory manager, and you'll be answering to me for as long as you remain employed here. Due to your substandard education, I don't know how you got a job here. Do you know the manager? You related? Anyway, I expect you to take advantage of the company on the job training. She's no cookie cutter manager, is she? Could have put a bit more flair into Sandra's bossiness, I guess. Anyway. Components. Look at this. It's like you've got an IKEA furniture. and you're checking the box to see if all the parts are there. Are you really going to do this with a game? Just open the box, love. Just count the speech tokens. Make sure there's 20 there. Pull out the car parts. There should be 60. 10 of each colour. Line them up on the table. I need to make sure it's correct. Totally not needed, right? Alright, game setup. This is obviously a PDF. It's going to go over 2 pages. Love this rulebook. It looks really, really clean. Nice pictures, explanation. Great pictures of Sandra knocking around on here. Not looking happy. I'd like to see one with her waving her finger. Or putting her finger on her watch, as in, you know what time it is? So it does look like a stellar production, doesn't it? I'm totally enamored with it. It looks fantastic. So, reused image of Sandra. Please, more pictures of her looking mean and angry. Need to sell this character. She is certainly something special with this Euro. You know, you've got a Sandra in a good mood mode. What about Sandra in a bad mood? She crashed her car this morning. She got her divorce papers through. You know, I want to see angry, super harder mode. Man, look at this. It looks like a, you know, 9 o'clock in the morning. Stuck in traffic. I do like the use of all these photos though. It is much appreciated in-game photos. I just want to go to the end. 24 pages doesn't seem too heavy. Here she is, Sandra. We want to see a mini. We want to see more pictures of Sandra. We want to see more angry things. It'd be interesting also if there was like a deck of cards for Sandra that you pulled at the end of every round just to see what she's doing. Maybe she goes for a fag break. Maybe she's on the phone for 20 minutes with a contact. So it just, you know, you don't need to have an easier game mode of Sandra. Just have an event deck for Sandra. You know, Sandra's been kicking my backside for a couple of hours. Finally, she goes on her coffee break. Alright, you're playing this game and you've got a question. Where do you go? Where's the index? The index! For the love of God, put an index on the rules. This is why we love Kickstarter. Changes can happen. This is a heavy Euro in the 4 out of 5 department. An index, much appreciated, please. And maybe even an FAQ. That would be great. These are the actual wooden components. Okay, you're underselling here. Look, they look screen printed. What is this thing? Look at that! How cool is that? Okay, stretch goals. Oh, the metal pace car unlocked. 10, what is this? 10 something. 10 EV images on Board Game Geek. Where are they getting the 10 images from if the game's not out yet? 500 thumbs. This is an interesting... These are social stretch goals, not stretch goals. Social stretch goals. A stretch goal is money related. I guess your marketing and advertising degree doesn't cover the extent of Kickstarter, but yeah. Okay, so no actual real stretch goals, just social. This is the expansion. Unlocked! This is why I let these Kickstarters mature. No point coming on day one. Much more. Lots more stuff happening later on, isn't there, in the campaigns. Great to see. Look at it. It all looks like it's fully unlocked, apart from the special garage tile. Guys, you need to go to this newsletter. If you've backed this game, you need to sign up for this newsletter. There's a call to action. This thing is locked. You'll get the special garage tile mini expansion. Whatever that is. More information here, please. But yeah, if you're backing this game, you back the game, looking to back the game, sign up for the newsletter, please. Look, it only needs 112 new ones. You can do it! Alright, we're at add-ons. Add to your pledge in the Pledge Manager. Do not add to your Kickstarter campaign. Do not add funds for these add-ons. Important. we have like a Naughty Benny sign. It's like a star n.b star, meaning Naughty Benny. Take note. That's what you need here. You need Naughty Benny to really push this. I don't think the emboldened text is strong enough. I don't know. You can see if people have pledged more. You can see if this message is getting through to them. These the metal cars? Do they look better than the wood ones? Once you take this camera gloss off them. Let me see these cars again. Look, these cars have got decals on the side, wood, white wheels, white windows. working my finger out on the wheel mouse here. Look, no decals. This is $60, dude, and you're not putting decals on these? Look at that black car. You don't know that's a car. The wheels, look, they're almost molded into it. It looks like it's not finished yet. Look at this blue one. It doesn't look finished. I do love the detail of the tyres here on the Tesla truck that you've done here. It's a good nod to the what's it called, Cybertruck. And if you see here, the Cybertruck here has a reflection from the red car. It looks like a decal for the light on the car. It looks cool if they had decals. Look, the black tires here. Just, what is it? It needs something extra. I don't know, even if you just do the windows. Even if you give me a sticker, I'd stick them over these windows, right? I don't want to be fixing the metal things when they come. You know, if you order these things, you don't want to be doing that. And this would have been nicer, I guess, in a video if these pictures aren't selling it to me. Maybe you've got, I don't know. Maybe you can show this further in your updates post Kickstarter. And keep people updated about the progress of these, and maybe they'll add it on. I mean, you want them to add it on anyway. You don't want it to come in the campaign, so... yeah, so maybe this is still work in progress. Lisboa Queen variant. Ooh, I did not like the art of this game. You know, each to their own. Each to their own. The Lisboa Queen variant for $2 replaces one card, 57. You're buying a card for $2. Okay. Now this is very, very interesting. Look at this. Add-ons, post-campaign, get all the Kickstarter editions of their latest games. How cool is that? Missed the On Mars Kickstarter? No problem. Just back this. Get it? You missed Lisboa? You love Lisboa? The Kickstarter edition you missed? No problem. Vidneos, one of his most popular ranked games. You can get the Kickstarter edition. Whoa. That's the most expensive one. $135. Oh, this would have been nice to have links to the original Kickstarters here. You know, let me go and have a look at that. The Vidneos, the Kickstarter edition. Let me look at it. Let me click these, please. Yeah, and they're going to include all stretch goals. This is fantastic. I love this part of the Kickstarter. I love it. Don't add to your pledge now. Live Q&A. I think was this part of the campaign, during the campaign? You need to have something like this at the top. Vital. Please explain what this game means to you at the top in a Kickstarter page, please. Why you're bringing it here. This is the old game. Not many videos. I mean, I can understand this is brand new. These are kind of just the old ones. And it is on Tabletopia if you have that app. So you can try it out first. So genuinely all good. That's a great picture of the designer there, isn't it? Mr. Happy. All right. I think we're at the end of the Kickstarter page. We're just coming down to pledge levels and the shipping stuff down at the bottom. All right, there you go. It's been a fantastic journey through this page. I love this Euro game. $99 looks like a good business proposition. How cool is it? I hope you enjoyed today's episode with my throat. Let me get a drink. I've had a really dry throat this morning. I don't wish to share personal information with you, but there we go. This has been Kickstarter Radio 102.4. I've been Lipstickpaddy, your host for today, and you take care. Bye-bye for now.